Morning, friends. It's Gord. You're hurting hippie. It is Friday. It is a really cold Friday, and I probably am titling this Frozen Friday or Frigid Friday. It's cold. When I walked my son to school, it was minus 17 with wind chill minus 22 or 23. You felt it really, really deep. So it's really just a thoughtful Friday. I can tell you, walking home after dropping him off at the bus, it just made me think, I miss my car. I miss my Jeep. I miss being able to press a button, let it warm up, go out and drive in this cold, even though it can be a little bit scary at times, because we found out that walking can be scary too. And my boy is still dealing with, even as we cross the street, if he sees a vehicle, he starts walking a little quicker. He's scared inside. He won't admit it, but he's scared inside. So I don't know. I just can't. I have saved some money, but I've saved it in case my taxes are high. I gotta wait till that's through. And, I really thought I would go maybe even the rest of my life uh, without a vehicle. Calgary's pretty easy to get around without a vehicle. But there's so many things that I want to get done with my young 10-year-old boy, and there's so many things I can't do without a vehicle with him. There's so many things I want to do with all of you. Take you out on trips again, show you the mountains again. I can't do that without a vehicle. I want to get Pasha and me into maybe a martial arts once a week. There isn't one real close to us, so I can't do that without a vehicle. Too hard to try and go to an hour class once a week at night by bus, because then you got to add an hour to each end for travel. And that interferes with school, that interferes with too many things. So I need to somehow increase my savings, increase my patience, get my taxes done, which I can never do them until the end of February, beginning of March. So, and figure out what's left and try to budget to be able to afford insurance again and everything else. It's tough. It's tough. I want one. I love driving. I enjoyed being without one, but I've been without for half a year, and I'm starting to really realize I'm not at that point yet that I can be vehicle free. I really am not. I live in a great area, friends. I can by foot, I can get almost everything done I need to do. I could even, if it weren't so cold, I could even walk Pasha to school every day and walk him home every day. I walk him home anyway, every day. But although the exercise is nice, we now have exercise machine here, and we're also going to get some weightlifting. Pasha wants to try that, and yay for him. He's starting to feel into this. So having a vehicle and driving them to school and driving them home from school wouldn't be too terrible. Just something I got to think about. And I'm thinking about that on the way home. Then a good friend sends me two different vehicles, very much like my old Jeep, for $3,000. Really good prices on older vehicles, a couple 100,000 kilometers on them. But they looked in pretty good shape. And it was tempting to just take the last of my savings and go do it. But winter isn't the time to buy a vehicle. Oil doesn't drip because it's too cold, so you can't tell if the engine's really sound. Sure, you can run it like crazy, but then things don't, especially old engines, they run funny in the winter, and some will drip in the winter when they're really hot. but they don't get that hot in the summer. It's hard to say. All I'm doing is saying, I can't do it now. I think I will be doing it again. And if I do it again, friends, you guys get Hippie Travels back. I miss doing Hippie Travels. Nice long road trips, big mountains, wonderful streams and creeks and rivers with glacier water. I miss that. Getting out to the mountains once every couple of weeks was my anxiety medicine. It was my way of breaking away and getting back to reality. I haven't had that in a long time. Winter closes us in no matter what we do. So, sure looking forward to spring, friends, on this bitter cold day. Let's talk. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. Remember the thumbs up. Much love from your hippie to you. Peace.